Hey, how are you? Welcome back. So here's what's going on. All right, I'm painting a lot of little canvases, and you may be like, "Katie, you good?" And I'll be like, "Yes, having a fun time." And I'm bringing you along because it is so satisfying to watch. It is so enjoyable every second. So here's what happened. I painted this cute little ghost on a canvas with just a simple little ghost and then white flowers around him. And I posted on my Instagram story and people are like, "I love that." And I was like, "Really?" Well, it was fun to do. Let me make 70 more. So I did. I think it's more than 70. You do the math for me. The first batch was 26 canvases and the second was 45. I'll give you a second. Okay, I did just look it up. It's 71. I could have figured that out, but you put me on the spot. I got freaked out. And now that I'm editing, was this the second batch of them? Yes, it was the second batch. So this is the one, there were 45. And then now I'm doing more. I wasn't going to do more, but people wanted them. The people said, "Please," and I said, "Yes, okay." I enjoy doing these, and here's what I do. Every night, I can't work on them during the day because I'm working at the office and like packing orders, but I come home. I look forward to it every day. I come home and I work on them. I put on a fun Halloween movie or just some spooky vibes Disney type movie, and it is like the best time. It's work, I guess, but also it just feels like creative freedom. And I've gotten messages that are like, "Hey, why are you painting the same thing over and over? Like, do you get tired of it? Do you just really like ghosts?" Well, yeah, but also I like the ghost I draw. I like doing them. They're fun, and it's a simple, easy design for me. I can get them done pretty fast. I also really like painting the backgrounds. It's so therapeutic to do and watch. And then yeah, it's like I don't have to use my brain for the design much because I don't know. And then I can change them a little bit. Like I do some black and white and then some like pink ones. And then I can just switch around colors and different paint pens and stuff. I don't know. It's also just the spooky season mood that I'm in. I love the nostalgia. I love the just fun spooky vibes, okay? We're just spooky vibing over here. I mean, I don't like actual scary things, like I said. I mean, you can see by what I draw. They have smiley faces and flowers. Also, I know this is a long time to ramble, but I think I'm gonna ramble the whole time because that's entertaining. And it's like we're just chilling together. We're having fun. We're chatting, and we're watching me paint these backgrounds, which is so fun to watch. Yeah, with this round, the first round I did only like straight black backgrounds, but these I added in some white to make some like dark gray and just some kind of like fun little textured backgrounds. And then obviously I did the pink. We're not to that yet because we're still here, but you know what, I'm including it because I love watching it. If you don't, I keep talking about how I need to shut up, but I told you I'm gonna ramble, so I warned you. Also, someone on TikTok was like, "Why don't you buy the canvases that already come black?" And I was like, first of all, that's no fun. I thought we all agreed that we loved watching this. Second, I feel like I don't think I've tried those, but I've seen them, and I'm a texture gal. I don't want just the I don't know. It's still like the bare I don't know. Anyways, I like painting the backgrounds. So I look forward to it. Sometimes it's the reason I paint something. Actually, a lot of the time. Here's what I do when I'm just painting normally sometimes. Well, not when I'm ready to paint, but I paint backgrounds on random canvases for future inspiration so that when I am inspired to paint, I can come back and the backgrounds are already done. Because I get really impatient about painting, and if I can't do it in one sitting, then I'm not doing it. That's not a good attitude to have, but I'm sorry, it's reality. You also may be like, "Katie, where are you pulling?" It's like you're pulling these canvases out of the Mary Poppins bag of stuff that just keeps coming. I know. I've had these sitting around. Here's the thing. I don't paint as much as I used to, but when I did, when Michaels would have their sales, and especially their Black Friday sales, I would go and I would get so many canvases and just stock up. So I've had a stock for the long years, and I mean, I add to it sometimes. I haven't recently, but which I'm kind of using up all the small canvases. So I did buy some recently from Michaels. You can catch them on sale pretty often, I think, because I just went on there and they were on sale. I was like, yes. But I mean, I still have a bunch. I'm running out of these are little 4x4 canvases, and I like the ones that aren't as thick, which I know everyone else probably prefers that, but it's because I'm lazy and they're more work and I have to do, I mean, I do the edges of any painting, even if it's small, but with these, you like really have to do the edges and like go all out, which is fun and it's cool looking. But sometimes I'm like, I don't want to do that. But I do it. Also, look, we're doing the pink ones now. I do mix on, what was that noise that just came out of my mouth? Anyways, I didn't have the right pink that I wanted, but I did like the pink that I have one pink that I mixed up that I like as the base, but then I added a bunch of white. So I'm just mixing it on the canvas, and I mix it on one canvas and then plop all that extra paint onto the other canvases and then plop out the extra paint from that one onto the other ones. It works out. I think it's a fantastic strategy. It's fine. So yes, really light pink. It's very nice, very nice. And then the ones for these I wanted, well, you'll see what colors I do, but my vision was like a boho decor type Halloween vibe. Have you seen those on Pinterest? Their colors, which I kind of do it in my office. It's like the burnt orange and the light pink and light blue and stuff like that. I wanted that version because I love that. But yeah, it actually matches my office perfectly. I have one in my office. I stole one from this current restock that I'm doing. In other news, I need to Ella, I know. I need to refill your water bottle. Not your water bottle, your water bowl. Tell him. I know. I'm gonna do it right now. The water bowl has been filled. No one worry. Look at my apron. I think it's has part of my neck issues. I didn't say that right, but you get what I mean. It's so heavy with paint because I wipe it on there when I need to switch colors or whatever. And it has so much paint on it that it creases weird, and it hangs, like it obviously hangs around my neck and ties around my back, and I think it pulls on my neck a little bit. So that's cool. It's fun. I used to have this amazing big t-shirt, and it got so much paint on it. I don't know where it went. I was looking for it a few weeks ago because I remembered it. And it was so cool. It was like a giant t-shirt full of paint. Anyways, I always wore it when I painted because when I first started painting, it was in my carpeted room on this little table in the corner of my room, and there was paint everywhere on everything. And so I finally got that. I had like a few shirts that I rotated through. I don't know where they are now. Makes me mad. But I have this apron. But I have to be careful with what I wear too, even with the apron, because obviously like you can see this shirt, the sleeves hang kind of low, and sleeves have been known to get in the paint, and it's like, no. But you know what? You just accept it. I don't know what, just accept it. Sometimes I really risk it, and I say, you know what? I'm comfy in the shirt I'm in. Yes, it's my favorite. If it gets paint on it, I'm gonna wear it anyways, and we'll just have to deal with that when the time comes. I'm risking it for the comfort. I don't want to change. Look at me go. When I try to keep it, if I have a color on my brush, I try to do that on all the ones that I have. That was a good way to explain that, wasn't it? You got it. You understand. Like I do, I showed the... I did all the white ghost, all the white on the brush on together. And I'm breaking down. I need to take a break. Switching the subject because you get it, and whatever. I'm trying to figure out what I'm watching here. I mean, I'm sure it's some sort of Halloween movie. Can we talk about Coraline? I watched that. Let me tell you about Coraline, okay? When I was little, I'd like to say maybe 4th grade. I can't remember. This girl had I guess it was a Halloween sleepover party, whatever. Or maybe it just happened to be during Halloween, and it's not really Halloween. No, it was. Doesn't matter. She put on Coraline. It was dark in the living room, and it was creepy, and we started watching it, and we were like, no. And a bunch of us went into her room and started watching something else, and it became a whole thing. But we were just scared. We just said, you know what? That is super unsettling. And even when I rewatched it, because I was like, let me see. I also never saw the ending, obviously. And I am just as unsettled and scared by it, I would say. I mean, it's beautiful. It's like very pretty to look at. It's very interesting. I respect it. But it is unsettling is the word that I like to use. I keep using every time I describe it. It's just, ugh. Which, that's what they want, I guess. But there's a filter recently for Instagram stories where you could turn your hair different colors, and it actually worked pretty well. Usually it doesn't work. Those don't work well on me because I have darker hair. But there was a dark blue one, and it was Coraline's hair color, I would say. And for a second, I was like, you know what? There's Ella. I was like, you know what? I kind of want navy hair. It's super cool. But then there was also a filter for the pink hair, and it was like a orange, like a light orangey pink, peachy, rose goldish, if you will. I've thought about pink hair before, people. It fits the brand. I feel like it would suit me. Not like a bright pink. But here's the thing. Everyone was like, you need pink hair, after I tried on the filter and was posting it. And I believed them. Okay. All right. I do what people say sometimes. I mean, I wanted to in the deep depths of my soul. But when people said it, I was like, fine. So I got that overtone stuff in rose gold. And I'm scared it's just gonna turn my hair red. I don't want like bright red hair. That's just not my look. That happened to me on accident when I first started dyeing my hair red. Well, auburn. I dye it auburn right now. It's normally like a medium cool brown. Anyways, I saw this girl on Instagram. She said she mixed, there's a rose gold for like a normal rose gold for lighter hair, and then there's a rose gold for brown hair. And she said she mixed those two. So I might do that. I mean, I think she did that because she had blonde and brown hair at the same time already. I don't know, we're gonna figure it out, and hopefully it does not turn my hair red. So I'll update you. Also, where I keep zooming on Ella, usually I'm painting late at night, and if I'm around, she usually wants attention. Her favorite thing is for me to sit on the carpet in my room with her and pet her. She loves it. Wherever she's at, if you come to the carpet, she will come running. Anyways, she randomly comes into the paint room and just sits right there where you saw her and looks at me. Sometimes she'll sit in my lap. Oh, there she is. And she'll do this and get some pets in and then walk out and then come back and it's like she's standing guard almost, just making sure nobody comes in while I paint, and I appreciate that. Back to the program, what am I doing now? It looks like I'm painting the white parts of the canvases, as I do. I put a big old pile of white paint on my palette, and then I go for it, you know? So then while those are drying, I outline others, or they can all dry together so that when I'm ready to outline them, it's fine. And then I go back through and do the leaves, but we're not to that yet. Aren't these size canvases fun? I love them, and I think they're cool. Also, in a bunch of most of this video, you can see the mess that is my workspace. And when I showed it one time and I wasn't even paying attention when it was like really bad, it may still be bad because side note, I cleaned it a little bit, but when it was really bad, somebody messaged me and was like, clean that. And I was like, excuse me? Oh, you can see it good now. It just gets like this no matter what I do, because that's just how I live. And then when it's really bad, I fix it. But in the meantime, I'm just chilling, you know? But yeah, I literally just needed more space to put canvases. I used to have a rack, like a little, what do you call it? Shelf that had a bunch of racks on it. that I used to dry stuff on, but then when I wasn't painting as much and I needed it somewhere else, so we took it away. But now I kind of struggle to find space to put all the canvases, so I was trying to make more room on the counter, and that's where all the paint was, and I needed to hey, look, I'm outlining. I don't know what I was trying to say, so we're just gonna, I could listen to this back and finish the sentence, but I've completely forgotten what I was saying, so I can't finish the sentence, but that's okay. So yeah, I'm outlining, and this part, here's the thing. Also, I'm using Posca, yeah, that's how you say it, right? Paint pens. Love those guys. I love the really small ones, and they're great. But this is the cute pink colors, and I couldn't decide if I wanted to do white or black outlining, so you can see me, I'm like trying it out. And then I had people vote in my stories, and they were like, do both, and I was like, fine. So that's what I did, and I love these colors. That orangey brown color, it's my favorite. And then I thought throwing in the darker pink and then the light blue would be fun. Oh, this is me showing, look at my faces. Sometimes I catch myself, if I'm really like focusing, working hard, like the eyes, the eyes of the ghost, I talked about it the other day. It's kind of like making sure your eyeliner is even. It's so hard to get them the exact same on both sides. So I look like I'm in pain sometimes when I have to focus really hard. But what I was beginning to say is, for the outlining, it's lots of fun, but my hand does start cramping, and I have to take a break, because I try to do, I like doing them. I'm doing a lot, but that's the only part that's kind of, because my hand just can't take it. Sometimes I try to hold my pen differently to see if it would matter. Sometimes I'm like, I need to train myself how to do this with my left hand, but it is what it is. Ooh, also, do you see my nails? Wait, are these these are still the silver ones. So I had this idea. I have this normal black, and then I have this sparkly black, and I was like, I'm gonna do the normal black on my nails and then do the sparkly black, like drips, kind of like it's, I don't know, Halloween goo. Slime, I don't know. It first inspired me because I saw somebody do it with red, like blood drips, but I was like, that's not my vibe. But I will do it with sparkles. So anyways, it looked cool, but also you couldn't really notice it that well. So then I put a holographic over the sparkly black, so it was holographic drips, and that was cool. And then later you'll see I did the same thing, but with the sparkly black on my nails, and then this green color as the drips, and it was so cool. I actually scraped it off tonight, which is sad, but I get bored with my nails so easily, it's ridiculous. Even when I have fake nails, sometimes I like doing that just for fun, but I rip them off. Sometimes I just can't take it. I'm like, I can't take stuff on my nails anymore. I always have my nails painted, but still sometimes, and even if they chip a little bit, I'm like, nope, you're out of here, the rest of you are gone. So that's okay. My thumbnails always stay pretty long, and like they look so good, but my other nails right now, they're not. They're down to the, like, they're bad, but it's okay. So the 3 size canvases I've been doing, this is a 5x7, and the other ones are 4x4, which is what I started with because it's such a cute little size. And it makes it to where I can do more of them, and it's easier and makes me feel better because they're faster to finish because they're smaller. And then there's the 3x9, so it's fun time. I love the black and white. I can't decide which one is my favorite. They're just different. I may love them equally, the black and white and then the pink ones. I love doing the dots too. I do them kind of scribbly, which is kind of my approach to everything, like a put together scribbled look. I always call it sketched look, but that's why I love outlining so much. And I guess that's why what got me here to doing these in this style of flower as well. Hey, we're almost to a close here. Well, not really. We have a few minutes left. I've been doing this voiceover for a long time. Oh, look, this is 3x9. I also like switching out the little ghosts. So we have the little swoopy ones and the little blanket looking ones. I like to switch it up here. The blanket looking ones are the original, I would say. That's how I've always drawn them. Why was I holding? Did you see I was holding my wrist? That was interesting. Maybe it's because my hand hurt. Oh, look, we have the green slime nails now. Aren't they fun? On my one thumbnail, they were perfect. I was like, how did I do that? It was luck. Because I swear sometimes I had a strategy to how I would do them. But then sometimes I was like, this isn't turning out. Like, what's happening? But my thumbnail, man, was amazing. Hey, I think I know what I'm watching in this clip. It's Holes, which is not a Halloween movie. Usually I put on a fun, spooky type movie, but I saw this on Disney Plus, I think it was, and I was like, yes, I need to see that. It's been a while, and it was just as great as I remembered it. Something about Shia LaBeouf's like screeching that he was driving the truck away, and then he was screaming. I don't know. I feel like he did that a lot. I was like, he's like, hey, look at all of them. Anyways, and he drove the truck into a hole, and I had a great laugh. I was like, this is great. Oh, look. Okay, so now I'm taking pictures. Let's get off of that. Sorry, I gotta switch because we're almost done. And now this is, I'm taking pictures for my website, and I number each of them so I know what's what. And then in the title of whatever listing, I put the number of them because it gets confusing because a lot of them look the same. I bet when people are ordering them, they're like, I don't know, and just like get random ones because they kind of all look the same. But on my end, obviously, I have to make sure what is what. So I'm just taking my little pictures, having a great time. Takes kind of a while. This one was the one with 45, I think, or 40, yeah. And then I signed them all and put stickers on the back. I already did that here because I'm taking the pictures. And then I'm also packing them here and not at the new office because I paint here and they're all here and I don't want to transport them all over there. I have boxes here too, so it's fine. And it works out. We don't have a ton of room and they do overload the office, but now we don't have to use the office as much and it can be used for stuff like this. I need to make more room. I need to make one of those shelves just where I can put all these canvases because I will be doing some Christmas ones. I gotta figure out what is the equivalent of the little ghosts on the difficulty level, as in I want it to be something easy and fun. Hey, look, I'm packing orders. Thanks everyone for ordering if you did. That's great. I had to get more boxes recently, so I have the order slips that tells me what they ordered. I find the number that they got, put it in there, write the order number on the box, and then do the labels later. Sometimes we print the labels ahead of time and then match it up while we're doing this. Sometimes we don't. I don't know. And yeah, so we're coming to it's actually about to end. I've said that like 3 times because I can't tell. I can, but numbers are confusing. Oh, I see now. Okay. This has been fun. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've been posting the process on my stories the whole way, but I just wanted to do it in this format too because I thought it'd be fun and, relaxing. And yeah, so thank you. I'll see you later. Love you. Okay, bye.